Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to share with you guys 5 different medical courier companies that are currently hiring. Be sure to watch the entire video because I'm going to be sharing really important information that you don't want to miss if you want to become a medical courier. If you watched my previous video on this particular topic, I talked about 5 different companies, but I think 2 of those companies were not specifically medical courier companies. There were companies that offer their service to other industries as well, but this video is going to be specifically for medical courier companies. If you don't know what this medical courier business is, I explained it in my first video, but basically as a medical courier, you're going to be delivering medical supplies and other things in the healthcare industry. Now let's talk about why this makes sense as a side hustle. This makes sense as a side hustle because there's a great need for it. If you think about it, the medical industry is an evergreen business. It's never going to go out of business. We're always going to need the healthcare industry, okay? So if you tap into an evergreen business and you provide a service where there's a great need for it, the money is just going to flow. And that's why these companies are paying these drivers 6 figures. And I think another reason why they're making a lot of money is also because a lot of people don't know about it just yet. Yes, people are finding out about it, but it's not as popular as Uber or Lyft, like I said in my previous video. It's something that people are still discovering. And what I also like about this business is that there's a barrier for entry. Like if you want to make the real money, you need to have a cargo van or a small box truck. Those are the type of vehicles that make the most amount of money in this business. And that's because they can transport more things. But that's not to say that someone who has a private vehicle can't make money in this industry. They can. They just won't make as much money as someone who has a cargo van or a box truck. Now, I always tell people when they get into a side hustle, you want to have an exit strategy. Now, some people I know will get into this and fall in love with it, and I'll tell you what to do if you get into this and fall in love with it. But if you get into this and you know that you're just doing this for the money, get into the industry, get as much money as possible, get as many contracts as possible, work as hard as you can, earn as much money as you can, and then put that money into another business that you're passionate about. And if you happen to fall in love with what you do as a medical courier, I would suggest you think big, right? This is an opportunity where there's a great need. The amount of companies that provide this service is a very short list of companies. And so if you're thinking big picture, I would suggest you think about how can I infiltrate this business, right? How can I get in, learn as much as I can, and then maybe create my own business? Because I think that if you're watching this video, you're probably an entrepreneur, right? Maybe you don't have the capital to start your own business right now, or maybe you don't have the money to start, a healthcare delivery business where you hire contractors just yet. But if you tap into this industry and you do make the 6 figures that people are making doing this, you can then take that money and use that as seed money to start your own business. That's what I would do if I was doing this. Because the thing about this industry is it's going to turn into Uber. It's not Uber yet, but I think once people find out that you can make a lot of money doing this, people are going to start applying. And then as supply goes down and demand goes up, as far as demand for this particular job, companies are going to pay less. So I would be thinking big picture, and I would be thinking about my exit strategy if I were you. Now, if you want to know the mistakes people are making when applying to become a medical courier, if you want to avoid those mistakes, I'm going to put the link on the screen somewhere right here. So if you want to watch that after this one, you definitely can do that. And if you find value in any part of this video, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might be interested in doing this as well. All right, without any further ado, let me show you these companies. All right, so the first company I'm going to be talking about is Reliable Couriers. As you can see down here under their what we do, Reliable Couriers is the nation's fastest courier and same-day delivery service company. Our courier delivery drivers can deliver anything from an envelope to pallets of freight, all in a quick manner with real-time tracking and delivery confirmation. And when you scroll down, you can see all the different services they do. They do same-day delivery, remote office pickup, legal courier services, but what we're interested in is medical courier. So we're going to click here to see the details. And as you can see, they do provide services in the medical field. If you work for them, you could be delivering specimen and samples. You could be delivering devices and equipment, medical records, that sort of thing. And then down here, they talk about the advantages of working for the company. Our couriers are bonded and insured, equipped with coolers, blood and fluid spill kits. They're open 24/7 for all medical deliveries, so that's actually pretty good. So you can kind of pick whenever time you want to work. And then what really caught my eye is where we deliver. If you hit browse locations, they are nationwide. I'm seeing Arizona, Illinois, Georgia. If you see your state here, give this video a like. But yeah, they're in Michigan, they're in New York, they're in North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Utah, Texas. They are nationwide, which is really awesome. And if you want to apply for this job, you're just going to go up here to company. And as you can see under jobs, it says now hiring. So that means they're hiring right now. And it's pretty easy. The application looks like it's pretty straightforward. If you've done these courier applications, you've probably seen this before. So name, email, phone number, address. and then they're asking for a resume. I don't think it needs to be anything complicated. Just show that you've had some sort of job experience. They're also going to ask you what type of vehicle you have, the make and model, And also if you're able to lift and push 50 pounds. Obviously this is a very active job, so you need to be able to lift at least 50 pounds. And then they also ask for a drug screening, and they also ask for a background check, so make sure that's good as well. But that's the application for Reliant Couriers. All right, let's talk about the next company. I think I talked about this in my previous video, and that is Diligent Delivery Systems. DiligentUSA.com is the website. This company is also nationwide. It says national presence in all locations. As you can see, they also have routes throughout the entire nation. And then down here it says that they are hiring, if you hit apply now, you will be directed to their careers page. When you get here, don't click employment opportunities, click drive for Diligent, because you're going to be an independent contractor. You're not going to be actually employed to work for Diligent. I think the employees that work for Diligent are the people that are running the office, but if you want to actually be a driver, click drive for Diligent. And then you're gonna come here, and it's gonna show you that they're actually offering sign-on bonuses. So if you want to be a driver for them, there's like a $300 sign-on bonus. They also have their requirements down here. So you need to have a reliable vehicle. You need to have delivery knowledge. I talked about this in my previous video. The mistakes that people are making when applying to become a medical courier is that they're getting these jobs, but they're not prepared for them. They're not actually taking the time to get to know their city. So they're dropping deliveries off late, and then they're losing the contract. So if you don't want to lose your contract, make sure while you're waiting to hear back from these companies, make sure you're getting to know the city that you actually live in or where you're going to be delivering these packages. You need to have a good standing driving record, driver's license, insurance, and a 3-year motor vehicle report. You also have to be 21 years older to work for this company. And if you want to go ahead and apply, just hit apply online, and it's going to take you to their website where you're going to put in your information. The next company I'm going to talk about is Drop Off. You've probably seen this company before. This company offers their service to multiple companies, but they do work in healthcare. If you hit learn more right here, you're going to see that they do offer medical courier service. And then as you scroll down here, you can see the clients that they work with. They work with LabCorp, they work with Texas Health Resources, McKesson, I think that's how you pronounce that, American Red Cross, Helix, Women's Care. So they work with a lot of brands in the healthcare space. And if you want to drive for this company, you just hit drive for us up here, and then sign up to drive right here. And it's the same thing we just saw with the other companies, but this company also shows you where they have availability. And this one also has availability everywhere. So Dallas, Houston, Shreveport, Huntsville, Alabama, Oklahoma City, Nashville, Miami, Syracuse, New York, Austin, Texas, Tampa. They have opportunities all across the United States, and you're just going to hit this driver contractor right here and then submit your application. You can also see their requirements right here. It's pretty similar to the other companies as well. 21 years of age or older, registered, insured, inspected SUV or vehicle, tech savvy, because obviously you're going to be getting your instructions on the phone, so you need to be kind of tech savvy to be able to work this job. And it is a contracted role, and it's entry level as well. And the final company I'm going to be talking about, I also talked about in my other video, it's Associated Couriers right here. They've been doing this for 45 years, lots of experience in logistics. They're nationwide. They also have a high on-time delivery rate right there. As you can see, they're advertising that. You can also see who they serve. So medical industry, pharmaceutical industry, life sciences, clinical trials, and their team is also growing, and it's pretty much nationwide. As you can see right here on this map, I can see opportunities everywhere. If you live anywhere in this vicinity, you can definitely apply and see if you can get a contract with this company. I suggest that people apply to as many companies as possible, because that increases the likelihood that you're going to get a contract. But if you want to apply for this job, go down here to contractor opportunities. Don't hit careers, hit contractor opportunities, and then you're going to see all the current jobs they have. So current opportunities right here. They have opportunities everywhere, and these are recent opportunities. These are in April, like April 21st, as in like literally today as I'm filming this video. That's when these were posted, and they are in Indianapolis, Kansas City, Hazelwood, Missouri. I'm seeing St. Louis. I'm seeing Bethville. I've never even heard of Bethville, but there's a Bethville, Michigan. But that's an operation manager. Let's see the contractor. Grand Prairie. There's Memphis, Tennessee. Let's see, medical courier down here. They have opportunities in Vegas. They have opportunities in Seattle. I'm seeing Albany. So literally so many different opportunities available. And all you have to do is just click on one of these. Let's go ahead and just do an example real quick. Let's just do the Vegas. They'll tell you the company background, and you're going to scroll down here and just look and see how much they pay per mile. And then all their requirements as well. Really pay attention to these job listings, because they really do share some really valuable information. But you're going to hit apply down here. You're going to be signing a 1099 contract. And then it's the same thing as the other companies. You're going to put your information in here, name, email, phone number, address, you know, how you heard about them, your work history, educational history. So pretty straightforward like the other companies that I talked about. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found any value at all in this video, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to be posting more videos similar to this one, sharing different side hustles, business ideas. And if you like this kind of content, subscribe to this channel. If you want to have early access to my videos, I have a Patreon as well. That is where all my videos go first before they make it on YouTube. I post on Patreon, and then a few days to a few weeks later, I post on YouTube. If you want to see these videos first, and if you want more information like ebooks, guides, I also have exclusive content that's just for Patreon. And if you want to watch that, then that's going to also be in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys in my next upload. All right, bye-bye.